Welcome back, guys, into the roller coaster that Tosca Cliffs is. I've been going ahead and playing a bit AFK. I just let the game go ahead and run so it can make a lot of money. I've sent about $1 million over into Pyongyang. It actually was exactly $1 million, and I'm guessing, where is Pyongyang? It should be here, shouldn't it? It's this city, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully it's existing. Oh. It doesn't look like it's there. I mean, it should be. At least it can recognize that we have claimed the city, although it seems like it's magically disappeared. But when we were in over, I think, in Giovanni Woods yesterday, it was still there, even though we had to roll it back. I'm really interested to see what will be happening there. Anyway, but I've sent $1 million over into Pyongyang, so that'll be interesting. And I've gone ahead and built up another smelting factory. Just now, it's just freshly built after we've built that coal plant, sorry. So we've got two now. We've got one coal mine here and another one here. Although this one, we can't place any more delivery trucks. So we're stuck with two there. We're stuck with 4, which is the maximum amount over here. And hopefully we'll be able to get it out of here quickly and put it into this new smelting factory. So that way, over here, we are producing both alloys and metals. Alloys, I do need a lot of because of the electronics. And we're not making all that much money through and from the electronics because I'm going to be donating a lot into the great work, the archaeology, which we've got going on, and metals as well. I've got 2 metals upgrades here. I think they're actually both these ones. If I went ahead and just went over here, here we go. Metal furnace, and then these 2 should be alloys. Oh, so we've got 3 metal, furnaces. So that's going to be pretty good. Because I need to go ahead and donate a heck of a lot of metals over here as well. 2,800 tons. We've almost hit the maximum amount of TVs, which is good. So that means I'll be able to start selling them off soon. In the meantime, please turn on. And yeah, there we go. It needs to like hit the servers or something. Go back on. I think I've clicked it a bit too many times. There we go. So I need to send over the alloys and then metals as well. And that way, we should be pretty well off. And in the next couple of episodes, I really would like the next episode or so to have this great work finished. I'll probably even leave this on overnight, which will mean that I'll definitely finish this. In the meantime, I guess it still is gridlock at 12 o'clock. I've been thinking about how I can improve just the city, just in general. Because I've got so many cars going out and about, and to be honest, commerce is just taking up jobs. It's not really necessary, at least I don't think so. And over here, I'm really surprised how we fit 104,000 people. Really, it doesn't really seem like we need that many people, or there should be that many people, because Giovanni Woods, look at the brilliant houses, like all the light illuminating from there. It seems like it should have a lot more people than 174,000 or so. Whereas over here, and in Pyongyang, Pyongyang's even bigger, and as you can see, it's magically disappeared, but it's got more people already than Giovanni Woods, but it doesn't look as epic. It just feels like Giovanni Woods, we've been cheated out of a good 200,000 or so more people. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess that's just the way the game goes. So yes, commercial does seem a bit unnecessary, and it's just really causing us to have a bit more problems, I'd assume. So it would be interesting to test out. So what I'll do is I'll D-zone most of these commercial areas. I know I did D-zone a bit of residential as well, but I won't be deleting those residential houses anyway, so no problem there. There we go. And I'll probably leave these commercial houses just here for the sake of them being there. So at least that way it will tempt a couple of cars to go down this route. Because even though we've got lots and lots of roller coasters, cars seem to be still taking this main road, which I guess makes sense, but I don't want it to be happening. So that means we're going to go a bit bulldozer happy. Oh, what was that? Quickly parts or something like that. Let's go and demolish all these massive skyscrapers that are completely unnecessary. Might place some houses here instead. A Dr. Rat. Abandoned building, Mediterranean apprentices, or something of the sort. Okay. And now over here, Chin residence. Okay. Over here, it's just residential from now on. Alrighty. At least now we can also see the cars a little bit clearer. which is always nice. So when is the next upgrade for the town hall? 292,000 people. I guess we'll get that in Pyongyang if it hasn't completely obliterated itself. Hopefully it hasn't. And I do love this road. It just definitely does cut down on a lot of the specialization cars. So they can come down straight over here. There we go. I know what some of them are doing. They're doing some illegal turns over here, but then they're able to get things out of the trade port a lot quicker and more efficiently. It seems like we're doing well with both plastics and alloys. We're not importing too much just yet. And of course, I'm not selling any of the TVs, and TVs do sell for a lot of money. And we are producing a lot as well. But of course, because we're working on the archaeology, I can't really go ahead and focus on that. So right now, it's just really a waiting game. This other ore mine, surprisingly, it's still digging stuff out of the ground, although a little bit slower now. This ore mine now has taken over, but still. This smelting factory is giving 95 tons, whereas this smelting factory is producing, let's see, 24 tons of alloys, whereas it's also producing 72 tons a day of metal. Now, hopefully, I don't have any metal storage. Okay, Giovanni Woods has stopped sending power. I don't think that's going to be an issue. It should not be. Yeah, well, that's lucky. Okay, now, if I go over into the archaeology, we have not sent any metals over just yet. It seems like we haven't gotten anything. It seems like it needs to update every 5 or so minutes. I'm sure we are... There we go. There's some car... There we go. That was alloys. He's over there. We can't zoom in this construction mode, or great work construction mode. But it seems like we are delivering a bit of alloys. If I speed it up, there we go. We can see him drive a little bit quicker. I'd love to see if this will move up. 320 tons. Nope. I guess it'll take a little bit of time for it to, you know, go on EA servers, and the simulation is much too powerful for my computer. My computer definitely can't handle it, even though it's just really ultimately a bunch of data and a bunch of numbers. It's not going to be too massive, I guess, to transport. Okay, Tosca Cliff shoppers are heading over to Giovanni Woods. I'd love to know where these people are going. They can't possibly all be going to the archaeology, so it's definitely quite a conundrum. And our waste disposal, they should be going ahead and collecting a lot of the rubbish and then putting it over here, and that way we'll be creating both alloys and plastics, which we're both importing, so both things are very important here. Other than that, let's check out wastes. Don't know what the problem is. Backed up pipes. Seems like you're just handling way too much poop, so probably should go ahead and just demolish this, shouldn't I? I just did. There we go. Let's upgrade it maximally, so at least that way we're cleaning up the maximum amount of poop that this city can hold, which is 385.5 kilogallons an hour, which I would assume is a massive amount of poop. It's quite the feat, quite the achievement. We're selling over $1 million in electronics still. I guess that'll like probably double or even triple maybe once we start selling off those TVs. How's our processor plant doing? 4,500 a day over here, and over here we're doing 4,800. So that's good. I guess it would be a lot more as well. There's a lot going down this road. But there'd be a lot more people that are well educated if I place a college. Because I did shut down this community college. I probably should turn it on. We'll just see what it'll do. Although I don't think it'll do much. And we're producing alloys and metals over here. Good news. So how much metal have we produced already? Does it say? Delivered 5 tons of alloy. It hasn't delivered any metal. So what it seems like the issue will be is that the game won't be able to go ahead and deliver any metals unless I have like a trade depot or just some type of deposit. So I won't be able to go ahead and give it to the archaeology, which is a bit unfortunate. There we go, that just updated. Process. Unless that's TVs, but that's definitely not the icon for TVs, that's processors. Anyway, let's head over back into the city menu and think about this, because we will need some type of deposit for metals. 30 tons. And how many tons exactly did I need, sorry? 2,800. That's going to last a long, long time. That's a ridiculously long time, because alloys is only 1,000. That's 3 times more. Okay, I'm guessing I'm going to have to start importing some. Over here. I'm pretty sure, here we go. Metals division. Metal, okay. This is what I'll have to get instead of the petroleum division. So let's get this, $200,000. If I place it there, we'll have a nifty little bridge. Not bridge, but cliff, really. Pretty mean looking cliff. Can I place this like literally anywhere? Or does it need to be within a certain range? It needs to be within a certain range though, doesn't it? Okay. I like the bigger type of mountain that we're reducing. Okay. Looks pretty ridiculous, but at least all of the trading HQ is around each other. So it's within walking distance. Not sure how much simulation is happening because of that. But if I head on over here to the trade depot and try to upgrade that. Can I upgrade that? No. Needs to be approved. 6 out of 6 already done. So I guess the trade port is already upgraded maximally. Well, if only there was a way we could upgrade, I guess, well, the trade depot, or we could terraform this, because there's so many cliffs around here which just are stopping us from building extra things. Now, what I'll have to do, I guess, is go and demolish some zones. Unless I build a trade depot here. I should delete this guy. Bye-bye to you. Now, if I get city specialization, trading, and we'll go trade ports. What would be the best place to place it? No, it's too sketchy next to the cliffs. I guess what I'll have to do is just destroy a lot of these buildings. After all, there's so many people. Well, business is good here. Doesn't look like business is good. Got pretty brown. Garbage trucks bring thanks from Pyongyang streets. Surprisingly, business is great over here now. Okay, surprisingly, there's very little houses that are, or buildings that are complaining at the moment. It's definitely a bit of a shock horror, really. So what I'll do real quick, let's go to zoning, D-zone this area, all of this actually. And then they become happier, okay. And then we'll start deleting. Okay. So once this dust will settle, then I should have enough space for a trade depot, and it will be fairly close. What if I go ahead and connect this road? Because there is already an intersection here. That does count as an intersection because they're doing U-turns, etc. Too close to existing intersection. There you go. If I do that. And now I'll go ahead and build a trade depot. Up on over here. I'll probably have to extend the road a little. Okay. Now, what are the processor guys complaining about? Out of resources. Which building exactly are you complaining about? If only I knew. You're out of alloys. No, you're not. What's happening? You should have lots of alloys. Who knows? No, I don't want a consumer electronics factory, excuse me. I'd like a trade port. Okay. Right over there is good enough. We've got a lot more money now. Went down to like 700,000 or so before. Now we can go ahead and place another one. I want to go over here. And I'm pretty sure you're able to delete one of these. I don't care about freight, so thank you very much. What do I need for these upgrades? Add a commercial. Oh, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to turn this on. There we go. Now it should work. I guess it needs to hire some workers up first. And then we'll be able to go ahead and upgrade the trade port the way we'd like to. So that way we'll be doing quite well for ourselves. Okay, so with the metal, yeah, it is full. Metal lot is full. It's only 30 tons. It's going to take us so long just to get the 2800, which is like 3,000 tons. Damn. All right, well, TVs. It's sort of painful to see because it's costing us a lot of money, really. We could be selling that on the free, well, it's not really a free market. It's more of a closed market. We can't really sell it on the global market because they still haven't enabled that yet. It's literally almost a month. It's April 1st in Australia, Sydney at the moment. Hopefully all of you guys are enjoying your Easter. I know I am. Definitely stuffing my face full of chocolate and just meaty goodness. If you guys are as well. But it's been over, well, almost over a month now. And still, none of the new features have come back. Well, not new features, but features in general, so. Makes me quite sad. I do love my cheater mode. Definitely makes the game feel complete. Unlike at the moment. But enough of complaining. We don't want to be too negative Nancy. Hopefully these guys are done. Yes, okay. So, metal storage lots. And get 1, 2, 3. Don't need any alloys, I don't think. I don't really need anything else, really. All I need at the moment is metals. We'll see what upgrading will do, though. Also, delivery trucks is never going to hurt anyone. So, let's place them in the specific slots for now. Thankfully, they don't cost much at all either. And here. Alright, that's more than enough. Literally more than enough. I wonder if we can click on the actual cart. No, we can't. One of them's gone already. Alright. So hopefully that will help out with the metals. There we go. Someone's already gone, and you should be getting your first metal lot very soon. 300 tons is how much we're able to carry. So that's good. And the road shouldn't be too difficult. To traverse over. Now, what's happening over in this trade port? Not much. Not much. I guess we're selling it all off as well. And we do need a bit more processors. So let's check out what's happening over here. Doesn't seem like we're coming into any shortages, although we did come into an alloy shortage before. And over here, doing well. 4,500. So let's say they both produce 4,500 processors. These only take 2,400 a day. And you take 2,400 as well, so we should be having a lot of excess and extra processors. And not sure where they're all going. I don't think I'm selling any. Actually, I think I am, sorry. Processors, yes. We are exporting them, excuse me. So let's set it to use locally, which will, I guess, stagnate the amount of money that we're making, but it's not really a problem. Not an issue. I'd be interested to see what's going on in Pyongyang. We'll go do that in the last couple of minutes of the episode. See what's going on. Automated Duck. That's quite an interesting business name. I'm not sure why it's in yellow. Business is okay. I guess it maybe not the happiest chappies. Freight's doing well over here. Do we have our first freight shipments? Where is... Oh, here it is. That is the first bunch of metals. Who knows where these boxes are gone and what they're doing? Maxis. Wonder how many of these boxes, how much does one represent? Is it like 1/100th of a ton or 1 crate? No, well, it's not plastic, so it's a crate of processors. You know what? It probably and possibly is. Because we're creating 5,000 processors a day, and this does last quite a little while, so I'm guessing that's what it might be. Anyway, at least we've stopped selling them. Go back over to the Great Works. 40,500 crates, 375 tons of alloys, and yet not a single bunch of metals. Although that'll change shortly, hopefully. Probably could start importing a lot as well. Maybe that would be smart. Yeah, you know what? Why not? It's not like it's the end of the world, as well as TVs. We'll be able to stop just using them locally for the moment, and then we'll be able to sell them as well. So that's where the real money is, TVs and computers. We're creating 2,500 of each here, and that's a processor factory, sorry. There we go. We've taken another bunch of metals. Okay, it seems like everything here is being delivered, and you're buying a lot. Consumer electronics, 2,500, 2,500. You're producing 3,500,000. Okay. Yeah, processors don't seem to be an issue at the moment, because we've stopped selling them off. That's nice to know. And of course, we do have a lot of metals. I guess what I'll do is, once this smelting factory is completely done, just doing all the metal stuff, and we've completed the archaeology, I'll probably delete the metal smelters and recreate or reproduce some alloy smelters. But I really am interested in seeing what will happen with the rest of the ore. So, I mean, this is lasting forever. This is going to last us a little while, even if it says 3 months. And then the coal here, that's clearly going to last a long, long time. It seems like all the coal here is full. So we're producing way too much coal. I guess it doesn't seem like we're producing enough raw ore, to be honest. Which I'd say would be the other way around, because we only had one coal factory for the longest time ever. Over here, we are producing a bit of... Oh, buying alloys. Okay, wow, we are losing a lot of money now. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's set this to use locally. Let's go to here, trade specialization. I'm clearly losing money on metals, but they haven't come up here yet. What if I go here? What, we're smelting? Okay. Yeah, losing money is no fun for anyone. Especially because we're losing 2,400 every hour. And we have to expect our electronics to cover those costs. Let's check back on the archaeology construction, although I don't know why I keep checking it. It's going to last a long, long, long time. Alright, well, that's it for Tosca Cliffs. Let's just quickly head over to Region View and go to Pyongyang. It seems like, well, it should remember everything, because after all, in Pyongyang, last episode, it had to roll back the city. If it really did have to just delete everything and we have to start over again, that's not going to be fun. And not only do I think it doesn't like really start over again, you have the amount of money that you left off with, it just literally deletes your whole city. But you have the same type of money, same amount of crime, same popularity by the people, same tax rates. It's just that the city's wiped out itself. And then I think you have to abandon it. I've never really done this before myself. You have to like abandon it and then reclaim it, and oh, just a mess. But it's really interesting to see the reviews of I guess pretty much every review that was meant to come out has already come out now, month after release. I love the reviews that were released before the game came out, Polygon, a company that no one's, I guess, ever heard of until recently. I personally never have heard of them. They came to prominence by giving SimCity 9, and then they lowered it after the server issues. But the game itself, like, even if the server issues weren't a problem, there's no way it deserves a 9. Like, literally no way. Like, it looks good on the surface. It's like a sour candy. Looks good, but tastes like shit, really. It's pretty much just a brief overview of SimCity. It's a good quote to use. Anyway, hopefully it will stop loading any moment now. Oh, way too long. Of course, maybe you guys might not even see this because of the power of editing. But I keep on talking, so I guess I won't edit it out. Differentiating homeless Sims. Not really sure if that's too hard to differentiate. Generating wave of unhappiness. Seems like the people in Pyongyang really like me though, so it didn't take too long to generate. And now, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it won't load at all. Because after all, the city did screw itself over. So it could be stuck on an infinite loading loop. That just fills me up with joy. Well then, just a quick update. It's been about 5 or so minutes since we've pressed the loading screen, and we're still stuck on the loading screen. So I guess we are not going to be able to get Pyongyang back. It seems like I'll have to abandon it and then reclaim it somehow. But yes, it's finally happened. We've lost a good amount of work, really. There's about 4 or so episodes in Pyongyang. It was our largest city at the current stage. It had like 200,000 people already. It's growing really quickly, and well, I guess it wouldn't be too hard to recreate. I'll probably leave the game on overnight. I'll just spawn a lot more people, although I'll probably create a grid road or grid system, but that's even if I will be able to get the game to work. But until next time, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed. Hopefully you guys hate the game as much as me, and hopefully you guys still want me to play it. If not, well, that's good, because there'll be a lot more games coming out very shortly.